after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points. Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Snap comes at 1. And this one too low.
You most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. This is Lazard with a catch out left. The 30. 10. 5. Touchdown, Packers. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield.
I hate when they body glide away from my
before
motherfucking
they
man.
reach the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Hurts.
That's him.
That is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no.
Come on,
no
man.
interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. On 2nd and 10, Hurts. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 19. From the gun, it's Hurts. And this one is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Been a very strong performance for them. Really,
I should have went on up in there.
Turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now obviously they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
They're going to run the jet sweep. It's Cobb with it. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
To throw, it's Rodgers.
He threw the ball bad.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he takes this one back. His defense gets a pick 6 TD.
You knew it was coming.
So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the pick 6 we just saw makes things a little more interesting. Still, though, a 2-possession game as they control their destiny in this 4th quarter. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. And when do they start thinking about running these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. to Jones. And oh, he coughed it up. But it looked like a Packer. Yeah, Packer was able to get this back, and they'll indeed keep possession.
Yeah, they won't let me change this. What is this? I don't know what this is. So I gotta run the clock down, call timeout.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Must be out of their fucking mind. They must be out of their mind. You coming up with the dumbest plays.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Throwing is Rodgers. Jones has it. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Good gain there on first down and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. And they regroup defensively after the broken tackle, getting to him just beyond the 45. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for it with Jones.
Good one. No, he trying to get my ball.
And that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Pat O'Donnell now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger. When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. And that's complete to Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. set up a throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. Well, obviously, Charles, this stage of the game, down 2 scores, they had to put the football in the air. Unfortunately, it gets picked off.
And the criticism comes easily in situations like this, but you just laid it out. Look where they are on the scoreboard. Look at where the clock is in the game. He has to take a chance here and try and get the ball downfield to his receivers. Unfortunately, it was picked off.
Rodgers looking to throw. That one caught downfield by Watson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
Waterberger never called you?
Y'all done?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Green Bay Packers. Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. They started on the ground with Eckler. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Next receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slash and run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Play action. It's Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Once more, here's Eckler. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Oh, he was past the line. Damn it. Could have picked that bitch. Got down on that one.
And the Chargers have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Well, he scrambled outside of the pocket, wondered what was going to happen there. He fired a dart. That's what happened.
He certainly did. Scrambled left, looked left, and then left it in the receiver's hands with some dispatch.
In the receiver's hands, in the end zone for the score. So pretty interesting. They get the opening drive touchdown. They wanted a little more. They were looking for 8, maybe something they thought about before the game started, I would imagine.
I think you're right about that. That's discussed in your staff meeting. A decision is made. I think the head coach has to blueprint it and say, yes, let's go ahead and do that. In this case, though, let's give some credit to the guys on defense. They gave up the touchdown, but found a way to regroup and keep them out the end zone for the 2-point play.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And now the ball's out, fumbled near midfield, and picked up by the Chargers.
You remember in preseason when we went to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there, big fumble. Running on 1st down, Eckler. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it, and to be frank about it, don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull out the game. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, it's Herbert. That's caught right side by Palmer. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert on the move to his left. And that's into the hands of Eckler. And he's going to get this down near the 25. To the air again, Herbert. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. Nothing our score after 1. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's Herbert. just get rid of it.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary. Put him in the perfect position. So instead of trying to throw it to Tom Copeland, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Herbert now. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now it's Herbert. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of the play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to... And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler punching it in from a yard away as his guys are able to extend their lead. Brandon Staley telling his troops to stay out there and go for 2. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Meanwhile, Rodgers throw into the hands of Cobb. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing now is Rodgers. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Herbert. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. With Sean Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Here's J.K. Scott now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And taken right at the 35. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath.
Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Jones. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. They'll try again with Jones. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Packers. Mercedes Lewis. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Packers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of the half, getting into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. And a lot of football, full half to be played. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half. Nice run defense presented there, and what I mean by that is discipline. Guys filling the right gaps in the right holes, no one over-pursuing, and making a very nice play.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
But these are the situations that really test the defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down. To get the
he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 2nd and 9, Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before the break for Herbert. And this is caught by Williams. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. Nixon now from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Now a throw here to his running back. Room here to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminate it.
Rodgers' throw here pulled in by Lazard. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Rodgers. Being chased out left. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. He'll find Jones again, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Up the middle, Jones. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Jones is in. Touchdown, Packers. Hard to argue with that being their best drive of the game so far as they use the running game to get them into the end zone.
Couldn't agree more, partner. Prior to that drive, they sputtered a little bit, but it looks like they found the formula. I would expect them to go back to that more and more as this game develops.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. Lead is now 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. from the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 33. Up the middle with Eckler. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Here's Herbert. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdrive, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Even keeping the back in for extra protection on 3rd down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. An inside give to Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 54 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there. Gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Working with a 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. On the sneak, Rodgers. And he is going to have the Packers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. And he'll fight forward on the straight ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. On 2nd down, another run for Dillon. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the 2nd half. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Dillon. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. Back to throw, Rodgers. That's complete to Cobb. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Buffalo Bills and the Green Bay Packers. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go from Lambeau. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And ultimately he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Rodgers going to the air to start things out. And able to find Alan Lazard. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Rodgers now on first down. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards there and a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? His ability to break tackles, and his feet never stop moving.
On first down, Rodgers. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now Rodgers. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson, 40 yards. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Crosby with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And with the play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Yeah, and that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact and in his mind just screamed, "Out of my way," and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play.
And the next-gen stats shows us the tale of how much yardage he was able to pick up after the initial contact. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And some room to work. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They run here with Singletary. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Singletary again. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
This pass became similar to almost running a stretch play. They're not trying to find a crease anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Allen to throw it. Setting up the screen for Cook. Touchdown, Bills. James Cook, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level. The quarterback stayed in the pocket. He got licked for it, but it paid off. Touchdown.
Talk about a true strength throw. People wrapped around him, taking a hit, and still has the ability to get it downfield for a touchdown pass. Phenomenal.
It's Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers, he's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Here's Rodgers. And that will be incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they give it up just on their side of midfield. And, yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape here because our defense can hold them, because they're really outside of field goal range now, right? The opposite team. So if you hold them here, you haven't given up any points. You may give up a punt and you're pinned down a little bit, but must have thought it was an okay spot to go for it and decided to be aggressive.
First down, here's the run with Cook. He'll take this to the 46.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. There's Stephon Diggs for the catch on the slant. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter.
Let's go block that field goal.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun. And able to get this to the 31.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up the 3rd down. They're in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Left side caught by Diggs. Touchdown. Stephon Diggs. 33 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Tyler Bass now for the point after. He's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Rodgers now to throw. The throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. To the 43, second down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Back to the ground, this time Cook. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Third down, here's a run by Cook. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On second down, Cook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, just a sensational start for this offense.
It'll be all right, bro. I'm going to come back and get you. You play your game slow. Make me bored.
Are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own
That's all good.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary.
20 points ain't nothing.
Let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they're going to continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
Just hold on to that lead.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go before halftime.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it. Down. Oh, wide open, complete. And it's a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. There he goes, right side. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Buffalo. special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Here's Rodgers to throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And I think they'd be well
Momentum
suited to
saves.
take that type of a
He's beat.
physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing is Rodgers. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
They'll try the middle with Cook. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Man complete over the middle. It's McKenzie. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Cook. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
Excellent recognition that none of his receivers were beating coverage and getting open, so he just threw that one away. They'll come back to the huddle, reset, and try something different.
They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Up the middle, it's Cook. Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal. He can rack up those tackles in bunches in the run game from that middle linebacker spot.
And what he has to do is make sure he congratulates the guys in front and tells them thanks a lot, because as the guy in the middle, the Mike linebacker, you're counting on your front 3, your front 4, your front 5, whatever you've got in front of you to take up all the blocking.
So you've been running the clock from the beginning of the game.
On that play.
So on 4th down, out is Tyler Bass in the Buffalo field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills will add on to their lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach Turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let him put some points on the board.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can...
And this will be caught at the 30. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Even later into his career now, there aren't too many guys that can launch it downfield with accuracy. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. It's a big...
No, what I do ain't look. What you done is look. 28 points in 1 quarter. What you done is now that's skills. That's usual stick. What you done is look, 28 points. No. We're gonna keep it real. We're gonna keep it real. No, I'm keeping 100. I do that. I use the stick all my shit. Use the control. You say what? Man, stop it, bro. Stop it. I'm not gonna say I do no use and let the computer do my shit. Computer didn't do my shit. I don't let the computer do my shit. I'm for real, bro.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Okay. All right. Well, you better keep doubling.
Touchdown. Here's Crosby to kick it away.
You better keep doubling. I think I'm gonna tell you.
Take it in at the 3.
I bet you double.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
You didn't score no other quarter, but then 1 quarter, 28 points, kick the field goal. See?
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've been pretty anemic on this side of the football in the second half, just 3 points, and you just saw the touchdown go the other way. So it's a 2-score game. We're not done here yet.
I think everyone's on.
I know you run the clock. You better try to run that clock. You better stop passing. You can't pass. You better keep that little. You better keep that little short passes. The little short passes. Yeah, short passes.
Those might be open for him.
Okay.
Come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. To the air, Allen.
Give me that shit.
Throw incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw and coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. In motion goes the tight end. Allen gonna throw.
Don't do it. I told you don't do it. Should have been a pick. Now you ain't playing the game. I can tell you this ain't your game. You picking your plays fast. You at least supposed to take 25 seconds like you been.
Continue to eat away at the clock. Really increases their
chances of closing this one out.
Nah,
Now they're likely to
I'm
have
just
to
saying
get
that
the
ain't your
ball
game. What you
and
doing
sweat
now?
it out on the sideline.
I hear you, bro.
Allen going to go on 4th down. And Diggs has it. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they find a way to convert on 4th and 10. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
Let's stop short plays.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A give up the middle to Singletary. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Right back to Singletary on 2nd down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Don't make no mistake. You better run that clock. If it's easy, why you running the clock?
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
No, I don't know it's over with.
They go right back to Singletary. And he's fortunate
I
to
don't
get
know
anything
nothing over.
from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
You better run that clock for it
Packers
to be
gonna
over.
go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts.
Nah, this
That's
shit
gonna
ain't
be
over.
their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the
Nah, I
two.
ain't killing no
And
noise.
we'll be back.
I ain't killing no noise. Shit ain't over with. Nah, it ain't, homie.
And now they'll throw with Allen. Forced out to his left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
I was waiting on that.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
There you go. I went and picked my play where you can go ahead and make some choices or something. Do it.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. To throw, it's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield.
You just switch
but they
sides.
never did.
I know what you're doing next. I do know.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen.
Give me that.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Packers are
Give me
right
that shit.
back in this football game.
With the momentum on your side.
Two-score contest and still timeout here in the fourth.
You say what?
Days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
I do too.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this is intercepted.
Yeah, I fucked that up. You was in my fucking way.
Elam Nice
Yeah.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about
Should have been
that,
pass
Brandon. Let's
interference.
face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I'm going to use it. I don't care. I fucked it up anyway. So I'm not even worried about that last time.
2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Right back to Singletary on 2nd down. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Yeah, I know what you're going to do. You better hope it don't be a pick. You better hope it don't be a pick. If I get the ball again, it's over. I'm going to score. Might not win because I ain't got no more timeout.
A 10th carry in the game for Cole. And this won't do it. He needed 6.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Here's Sam Martin now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone.
He's smart for kicking it, because you know I'm going to score. I just won't have time enough to stop him. I ain't got no timeouts.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. That's taken on the 25. A nice run.
You better set everybody back. You see how scared you is. You better set everybody back. But this it's going to most definitely be a catch.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay
I bet you
offense
don't.
at the line.
That's what I thought. You better set the motherfucker
lost
back.
cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
And now a big play to start off this drive as the shot downfield is complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Rodgers to throw. He's going to let this
Come here, boy.
go. Back of the end zone.
No, appreciate you. I had a nigga wide open.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there.
Coming right back at you. You better do something different.
He stayed in position to prevent.
Man, ain't no ball going to get took. I know what I'm doing, bro. I do this. Ain't nothing going to get took. Bro.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 is
Ain't nothing going to get
second
took.
and 10.
Nah.
To throw is Rodgers. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is intercepted. And that should
No. Nigga didn't even jump. Man, no. You got lucky. You got... Nah. My nigga didn't jump. My nigga didn't. You see, he just sitting there. I'm pushing them damn button on how many times. He just sitting there.
Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit
No,
to his
bro,
teammates.
no. I pushed the button on time.
Come up with the
He didn't
interception
jump.
end zone.
No one. No, I done it early.
And that should just about do it.
Yeah, it's fun.
No, I done it early. I done it early.
That band of brothers attitude.
You won.
Just us against the world. And
No,
get it done.
you won. You won.
Happier then.
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole
Yeah,
something.
good guy.
They did in this one.
Man, run that clock on that.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and never an easy thing to do, no matter how good Green Bay is, what the year is, to come into Lambeau and get the victory, but they did it.
You're not just battling the team that you're playing that day. You're not just battling the crowd that's in attendance in that game. You're battling the history of the franchise. You're battling the ghosts that swirl around that place that help spur them on to victory. It is an unbelievable atmosphere, the most historic place in the league, and you have to make sure you stay